When you think of the central figure of Christianity, one name immediately comes to mind: Jesus. It's a name recognized across the globe, etched into history, and spoken by billions. But have you ever stopped to wonder where this name actually came from? The journey of this single word is a fascinating tale of translation, cultural shifts, and linguistic evolution that spans millennia and continents. The story begins not with a J, but with a Y sound in ancient Hebrew. In the time Jesus lived, he would have been called Yeshua, a common name for Jewish boys. This name itself is a shortened form of a more ancient Hebrew name, Yehoshua. If that sounds familiar, it should. It's the Hebrew name for the Old Testament figure we know as Joshua. The meaning behind this name is profoundly significant. Yehoshua translates to Yahweh is salvation. It was a name that carried a divine promise, a declaration of God's power to save his people. When the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary and later to Joseph in a dream, he instructed them to give the child this specific name, for he would save his people from their sins, directly echoing the name's powerful meaning. As the story of Jesus spread beyond the Hebrew-speaking world, his name began to transform. The first major linguistic shift occurred when the New Testament was written in Koine Greek. The Greek language didn't have a Y sound at the beginning of words, nor did it have the esh sound. The closest equivalent they could create was Isus. The UA ending of Yeshua was also dropped and replaced with an S, a common practice for male names in Greek. So Yeshua became Isus, Isus. This Greek version was then adopted into Latin, the language of the Roman Empire. The transition was relatively simple. Jesus became Jesus in Latin. For centuries, this was the name used throughout Western Christianity in theological texts and scripture. The final transformation into the name we use today happened much later, with the evolution of the English language. For a long time, the letter I was used to represent both vowel and consonant sounds, including the Y sound in Isus. It wasn't until around the 17th century that the letter J was widely introduced into the English alphabet to represent the U sound we now use. As a result, the spelling and pronunciation of Isus shifted to Jesus. So, from the Hebrew Yehoshua to the Greek Jesus to the Latin Jesus, the name finally arrived at its modern English form. So, the next time you hear the name Jesus, remember its incredible linguistic journey. It's a name that has been shaped by history, but its core meaning has remained unchanged. Yahweh saves. What other historical names have a story you'd like to explore? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the past.